Today we delve into the tumultuous world of American politics and innovation, personified by two men, President Donald J. Trump and Elon Musk. These two titans have left indelible marks on the fabric of our nation, each in their own unique way. One, a real estate mogul turned reality TV star turned commander-in-chief. Donald Trump, a name synonymous with luxury, controversy, and a brand that has spanned decades. From the glitzy towers of Manhattan to the hallowed halls of the White House, his journey is nothing short of extraordinary. The other, a tech visionary with dreams of Mars and electric cars. Elon Musk, a man whose ambitions know no bounds. From revolutionizing the auto industry with Tesla to pioneering space travel with SpaceX, Musk's vision for the future is as vast as the cosmos. Love them or loathe them, their impact on America is undeniable. Their actions, decisions, and innovations have sparked debates, inspired movements, and left an indelible mark on the American psyche. Trump, with his brash style and America First rhetoric, promised to shake things up. His first presidency was marked by bold promises and even bolder actions. From tax reforms to deregulation, he aimed to reshape the American landscape, and shake he did. From trade wars to immigration crackdowns, his presidency was and is anything but boring. His policies polarized the nation, leading to fervent support and vehement opposition. Meanwhile, Musk, with his SpaceX rockets and Tesla electric vehicles, seemed to embody the spirit of American ingenuity, pushing boundaries and challenging the status quo. His ventures have not only redefined industries but have also inspired a new generation of innovators. But were and are their impacts positive, negative, or a mixed bag? The legacies of Trump and Musk are complex, filled with triumphs and controversies that continue to shape our world. Buckle up, folks, as we dissect the Trump years and Musk's meteoric rise, examining their effects on the economy, immigration, trade, and the American psyche. Spoiler alert, it's complicated. Their stories are a testament to the power of ambition, the impact of leadership, and the ever-evolving narrative of the American dream. But before we continue, if you like this video, please remember to share it with your friends, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and then watch some more of our videos. Let's talk dollars and cents, people. Trump, the self-proclaimed king of debt, promised to supercharge the American economy. His signature achievement of his first term, the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017, a massive tax overhaul that slashed corporate tax rates and put more money, supposedly, in the pockets of everyday Americans. Did it work? Well, the stock market boomed, reaching record highs. Unemployment also dipped to historic lows. Sounds great, right? But hold your applause. Critics argue the tax cuts primarily benefited the wealthy and corporations, exacerbating income inequality.
Furthermore, the national debt ballooned under Trump's watch, fueled by increased spending and those sweet tax cuts. Remember, folks, there's no such thing as a free lunch, even if it comes with a side of Trump steaks.
Immigration, a cornerstone of American identity, became a hot-button issue under Trump and has again. The United States has long been seen as a melting pot, a place where people from all corners of the globe come to seek a better life. This ideal, however, faced significant challenges and scrutiny during Trump's presidency. He promised to build a big, beautiful wall on the US-Mexico border, claiming it would stem the flow of illegal immigration and drugs. This wall was touted as a solution to many of the country's problems, from crime to economic strain. Trump's rhetoric painted a picture of a nation under siege, needing a physical barrier to protect its citizens. The wall, however, remained largely unfinished, with funding battles and legal challenges plaguing its construction. Despite the administration's efforts, the project faced numerous obstacles, including opposition from Congress and various legal injunctions. The debate over the wall highlighted deep divisions within the country about how to handle immigration.
More controversial was Trump's Muslim ban, restricting travel from several Muslim-majority countries. This executive order was one of Trump's first major actions in office and was met with immediate backlash. Critics argued that it was a thinly veiled attempt to discriminate against Muslims, while supporters claimed it was necessary for national security. This policy sparked outrage and protests, with critics denouncing it as discriminatory and un-American. Airports across the country became sites of massive demonstrations as people gathered to voice their opposition. Legal battles ensued, with several courts ruling against the ban, though it was eventually upheld by the Supreme Court in a modified form. Then there was the heartbreaking issue of family separations at the border. This policy, part of the administration's zero-tolerance approach, aimed to deter illegal immigration by prosecuting all adults caught crossing the border illegally. However, it resulted in thousands of children being taken from their parents, causing widespread distress and trauma. The Trump administration's zero-tolerance policy, which prosecuted all adults caught crossing the border illegally, led to thousands of children being separated from their parents. The policy was widely criticized by human rights organizations, politicians, and the public. The images of children in detention centers, often behind chain-link fences, drew international condemnation. The images of crying children in cages sparked international condemnation and remain a dark stain on Trump's legacy. The policy was eventually reversed due to the outcry, but the damage had been done. Many families are still dealing with the aftermath, and the issue remains a poignant reminder of the human cost of political decisions. The legacy of these immigration policies continues to influence the national conversation on how to balance security and compassion.
Trade wars are good and easy to win, declared Trump, a man who clearly never played Risk. In the game of Risk, strategy and foresight are key, and the same applies to global trade. His weapon of choice? Tariffs, those pesky taxes on imported goods. Tariffs are meant to make foreign products more expensive, encouraging consumers to buy domestic. Trump slapped tariffs on goods from China, Mexico, Canada, and the European Union, hoping to protect American jobs and reduce the trade deficit. The trade deficit, the difference between what a country imports and exports, was a key concern for Trump. The results? Well, in his first term they were a mixed bag, like a trail mix with too many raisins. Some sectors thrived, while others struggled to adapt.
Some American industries benefited from the tariffs, while others, like agriculture, suffered from retaliatory tariffs imposed by trading partners. Farmers found themselves in a tough spot, losing key markets for their crops. Consumers also felt the pinch as prices for everyday goods increased. The cost of living went up, affecting household budgets across the country. The trade war with China in particular caused economic uncertainty and rattled global markets. Investors were wary, and stock markets experienced significant volatility. While Trump touted some victories like a Phase 1 trade deal with China, which aimed to address some of the trade imbalances, the long-term impact of his protectionist policies remains to be seen. Economists continue to debate whether these measures will ultimately benefit or harm the U.S. economy. The global trade landscape is complex, and the ripple effects of these policies are felt worldwide. Trade relationships are delicate, and any disruption can have far-reaching consequences. Small businesses, in particular, faced challenges as they navigated the changing trade environment. Many had to adjust their supply chains and pricing strategies. On the other hand, some local producers saw an opportunity to fill the gap left by more expensive imports. Now, in his second term, tariffs are back in play, and the debate over trade policy is far from over. The balance between protectionism and free trade continues to be a contentious issue. As we look to the future, the question remains, will these trade policies lead to a stronger economy, or will they create more challenges than they solve? Only time will tell.
If you like this video, please share it with your friends, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and watch more of our great videos. Thanks for watching!